Hello, hello, teacher Andy.
How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Wonderful. You've made my day. That's great. Thanks a lot for coming in.
So I always like doing this because then I get to listen to you talk. And I always
Oh,
say that I like listening to your voice. So this is fantastic for me.
thank you very much. But my English not the best. Mhm. But with your help and with helps of our friends, web talkers, I'm growing. My English is becomes better from day by day.
Oh yeah, it's if you were to look at a video that you were in when you started as compared to now, it's improved so much, so much.
Thank you very much. I do my best. Okay, teacher Andy. Mm, like I am Russia, mm, from Russia side, and of course I relate. I would like to um, to talk about our our country and how to say them, what is the web talk is, what it
Okay.
is. And because um, there there are only few Russian users on WebTalk, and for instance, I invited some of them, and but they have no idea what is WebTalk is. I said I told them that it is a great resource for learning English, but actually it is much bigger than just.
Yeah,
Uh, Please,
definitely, definitely.
tell us.
So, what I would say to anybody that will listen to this video, whether you're in Russia or you're in another country, Web Talk has basically shown us that any business, any idea, any person who is looking to find another way to gain revenue or to get some sort of new stream of income, this is exactly what you want. Um, for those who get involved with us in Web Talk, we have such a big group already. We have about 65 countries or more that are involved. So if you have a business and you want to promote that, I will never guarantee that people buy what you sell, but what I can tell you is that people will talk to you, will interact with you, will comment. And in Web Talk, you get paid for that. So many people that post something, let's say they post in Facebook about their company and I want to sell something, or a person posts a video, hey, look, I wrote a new song and I play it. I would love for people to, maybe I could get a contract or sell this. Well, with Web Talk, you take that business or that video and you post it, and people will start talking about it and liking it and asking you questions and maybe sharing because they really like the video. All those things in Facebook, nothing. You get nothing for that. In
Exactly.
Web Talk, all those things count for points, and those points turn into money, which is revenue. And when we say revenue, we mean money. So anybody can get on Web Talk, 18 and older. Anybody can get on Web Talk and start posting things that they're interested in, things that they like. And people will start talking to them, and people will start watching their videos and doing things like that, just like you do in any other social media. But in this social media, everyone can get paid. There's two ways to do it. There's a free way, and then you can pay for an upgrade. But it doesn't matter. You don't have to pay money to make money in Web Talk. So for any country, if you think about your village, think about your towns, think about your cities, think about your family. How many people need extra money in their lives? Everybody. Everybody could use
Yeah,
extra money. And it
exactly.
doesn't matter if it's a little bit of
Mhm.
money or a lot of money, people need money. And why do they need money? Think about what's going on right now. Everybody's in lockdown. That's why I asked you. I was like, are you guys in lockdown too? Everybody's locked down. Some people can't even go to their job. So while they're at home, while they're sitting there, they can get on a social media site, start following people, connecting with people, bringing people that they know. And if someone uses their link, then they can start making money off of those people and their interactions and what they do, as well as themselves. If they want to spend money to pay for it to get a little bit more, that's their choice. But if you want to get in for free, you
Mhm.
can still make money through Webtalk.
That's fantastic, actually. Personally, for me, I see it is unique. It is unique. Uh, no, no, there is no similar resources like Webtalk is, and that's
No
fantastic.
business, no
Mhm.
social media, and yeah.
Exactly.
And what makes it unique, and this is a very good point, saying that it's unique, is the idea that the site itself is going to pay people 1 million people. It will pay them 5 levels, and those people are the people they're going to pay. They pay the yearly membership, which is $200. A
Mhm.
million, just 1 million of those people will make 50% of the company revenue, because each
Mhm.
level is worth 10%. Now, those who are free earn 10%
Mhm.
of the company.
Mhm.
Now, there's
Actually,
going to be a whole lot more free first million. That's fine. But what's
mhm.
unique about this is, no, you show me a company where they say, we are going to give half of our profits to the people that run our company. You look
Mhm.
at
No, no,
Amazon. No, none of them. You look at
none of
Amazon
them.
right now.
Yeah. Mhm.
Amazon, they just said that Bezos just hit 24, I think it was $24 billion
Mhm.
of value is Amazon and him, but yet he doesn't pay his workers very well. So
Exactly.
what this company is going to do is going to show businesses that take greed out of what you think, and it is going to rise, and it's going to rise very quickly. Webtalk is growing very fast. Um, I feel like it's going to take over social media when people start seeing how much money can be made.
Yeah. Uh, as you said that, oh, as you said that everybody has possibility to earn money, and so when I started to use Webtalk actively, and so uh, firstly I was ashamed from this amount of money, but later I understood that um, what I want else. Life is such so that everybody have to start with bottom, and so
Mhm.
it grows step by step, and even in real life we
Mhm.
also start with bottom, from bottom.
Exactly.
And so
Exactly.
and so and why I asked myself why I should to mm, mm, wait that my revenue would be big from now. So
Right.
uh, I
Well,
I have to do some action that will bring me to the good point. To the good point.
Right. Well, and that's and you make a very, very strong point in this is not a get rich quick idea.
Mhm.
Now, what's going to happen is when the app comes out, the app will come out in June is when the CEO has said that it's going to come out. I'm pretty sure that that's going to happen. If it's delayed, it might be delayed like a month, but it's probably going to come out in June. And after that, the amount of revenue that can be made is going to be much larger because the app is out, because it's public, and people are going to know about it. There's going to be advertising. But the thing is, you're exactly right. If I go work at a job for, let's say, 40 years, do I get paid CEO money the first day I work at that job? No. I get paid what? Sweeper money, right? Or toilet cleaner money, or box handling money, worker money. And so when you go to a job, you work and you start at one level and you keep rising. Now, you've made a great point. You made very little the first month that there was revenue to be made. But the next month, it was a little bit more. And each month, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's going to grow. And it depends on how much work you put into it. It's very, very much like, what you're going to do is you are going to find out very quickly that the more you help people in Webtalk, the more you will get. If you try to do everything for yourself, it won't work. And that's another part of the whole idea of like it being unique. No, most jobs, everybody's trying to get higher and higher and higher so they can make money. But this is saying work with the people that sign up under your link, work with people around the world, interact with them, and that's another part of the uniqueness of this site.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, it makes sense. And thank you very much for your answer. And let's move to another.
Okay.
Mhm. Um, what led me to Webtalk? And of course, it's opportunity to learn English, and I was very impressed that how it works there, how there are students are active. We interacting every day around the clock. But
Mm-hmm.
please explain our viewers why students are attracted by Webtalk.
Yeah, so what we've done is we've kind of created a group of people who want to teach English and want to learn English. Now that's growing, that's turning into other languages, that's turning into other things, other interests. People are starting to develop groups. Now, when I saw this and wanted to, get involved, I've just always known, I've been a teacher my whole life, and I know that teachers don't get paid a lot. And so I started looking at this and thinking, wow, like a teacher could get on and teach some classes and start developing a new stream of revenue. And I'm sure that there's people that would love to learn from them. The site is what pays the money, so nobody has to pay the teachers. Well, that's great for people who are trying to learn English because they have to pay tutors, and they pay tutors a lot of money to give them, help to learn a language, but it becomes very expensive. Now
Yeah.
with Webtalk, we can say to people, look, you can learn for free. All you have to do is like, comment, share, post, do what you always do in social media, and all those activities are going to help support the teacher so they can continue teaching you for free, but they will be making money from the site because of interaction and and activities that their students are doing. So it becomes kind of a whole kind of circle, like an ecosystem. One person is giving their product for free, but the other people are interacting so that this person can get paid. And like I said earlier, if you have a business, the thing that you might be trying to sell on the internet, maybe it doesn't sell, but people talk about it. Well, in Web Talk, when they talk about it, that supports them. That gives them revenue, so they're getting money even though they might not be selling their product. Same thing with teachers. They're not saying you have to pay for me to be a tutor. The site pays me. You just have to interact.
That's wonderful. And so I prepared two questions for you about students and teachers, but you gave in one answer about them, because so it gave me idea that it's not unique. It's I think it's common that students and teachers are attracted to each other, and how to say, it's engagement, very strict engagement.
And what's great about this is it doesn't matter if you're someone who doesn't want to learn English. There's plenty of groups and plenty of people that have different interests in life, and so they can develop groups. Like we have a travel group, and that travel group is going to start connecting with each other, deciding on places that they want to go, interacting with each other, building revenue, and then they're going to use that revenue to pay for the trips that they want to go on. So other people can do the same thing in their groups. They can do any kind of group that you want to get involved with and build connections with people around the world and start interacting and developing some income. You can do that with anything. That's the thing is with Web Talk, it's anything can be done.
But your words makes me think that is it better to learn English, to practice English on Webtalk than buy courses and?
Yes and no. I think that some people learn better out of a book. I think that some people, would learn that way. I personally feel like if you can talk to someone every single day, multiple teachers, multiple groups of people, and you're constantly hearing English and starting to speak it, I feel like that's going to be a much better way to learn. But I still feel like you probably want to study a little bit as well. But I think just the conversation and hearing it is going to, and it shows it. I mean, we've shown it that, people that have been, in classes and stuff for even like a month have shown that their English is getting much better. And so it's working. And that's the beauty of it, is people are interacting, people are talking all the time, sharing opinions, sharing ideas, and it's all in English. So you're going to just be able to, if you can't speak very well in the beginning, you just listen. You don't have to sit in a class and someone says, you have to say this, you have to say this. No, they just listen. And then at some point they may respond.
Exactly. That's another thing that makes me think that it is needless to go to take trip to USA or UK and Australia, and to learn English, because it is really expensive. It takes a lot of time, and even someone move to another country, English-speaking country, it is crazy to chase for natives and asking them, let's practice, please help me. It might be bother them, but he is much better, because we are everybody has possibility to learn English, to practice in inconvenient time, and that is fit for them, for everybody, and everybody can find some time to learn English and
Oh yeah.
around the
Yeah,
clock.
it's nice because you're not spending a lot of money. You can do it anytime you want. You know, there's always some class going on. So, you know, you go in and there's ways to search for the teachers, find the teachers, follow the teachers, see what their schedule is and get involved. And yeah, you don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't have to go to another country and try to live and learn. Right now, it is right here in your house. You can do it anytime
Mhm.
you want.
Besides all categories of people and ages are available for that, really?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's pretty incredible. There's, you know, we have classes, we have Zoom classes where kids who are 7 and 8 years old are the ones leading the
Yeah.
classes.
Mhm.
And it's
Uh,
incredible. And they're doing a great job and people are learning from them. We have adults that are teaching children's classes and the children love it. They get to, you know, they're learning stories, they're learning how to speak, they're learning how to interact, and they're meeting kids from all over the world. We have teenagers that are getting involved. We have, you know, young adults getting involved. We have, you know, older adults. I mean, it's just it's all ages and all levels of English, all interacting, you know, pretty much every day now.
yeah. Mhm. And I visited a lot of lessons already, and they gives different types of lessons:
Yeah. Hmm.
grammar lessons, and pronunciation lessons, and um, confidence, getting
Yep.
confidence, and mm, it is really important for, especially for beginners, and
Hmm.
to overcome their shyness, to overcome uh, troubles, mm, to express
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
And so um, I know that how it is important to be together in one place, advanced levels and beginners, because
Right.
when beginners listening, they found themselves in direct contact
Right.
with others with higher levels of English. They mm, they improve faster, and
Right.
uh,
Right.
mhm.
I think so. And I think that and that's what's nice is you can have someone who speaks English fluently in the same class as someone who can't speak at all or very little, and they don't feel intimidated because they can turn off their video and they can just listen to people talk. They don't have to speak. They don't. It's not like they're getting graded on what they do. They can do it at their pace, their confidence level, whatever they want to do. And they have the option to find other classes that they might like even more. And so if they
Exactly.
don't really like the A class, they can go to a different class. And it's very simple to do that.
And another point that it is really important that uh, uh, there are overcrowded classes like
Yeah.
teacher John Brown is giving, and there are about 100
Hmm.
students
Right.
sometimes come, and
Yep.
it's impressive. And other lessons were just as I give personal lessons, one lesson, and just to give opportunity learners to express themselves, to practice
Yep.
simple steps, just saying about casual subjects as weather, what we are doing during the day, about our hobbies, and it makes um, people feel themselves more comfortable in speaking, and just practice to use their muscles, speaking
Yeah.
muscles. That's great.
That's the truth. Yeah, that's the truth.
Actually, they they get nowhere else such practice.
No,
Mhm.
no, I don't. Well, they might, but they're gonna pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not gonna get. They're not gonna get
On
this kind of
Webtalk is for
level for
free.
free.
For free.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes
Mhm.
when I invite people, they listen they listen to me and listen what benefit they will get if they come to Webtalk. And so last question they ask, how much does it cost? When I say it's for free, they
Mhm. Mhm.
amazed. Wow,
Yeah.
how it is possible? So why teachers mm, give lessons for free? And
Well, I think that some people don't think about it, but when someone asks me a question like that, like how does that work? How can you do this and it's free? Well, do you use Facebook? Do you pay for Facebook? Do you know how much Facebook makes? See, that those are the questions I ask because people say, yeah, I use Facebook. No, I don't pay for Facebook. And no, I don't know how much Facebook makes. Facebook makes like $6 billion a month. Now, if you took half of that, the 50% that we talked about that WebTalk pays back to its users, the first million to upgrade, that means $3 billion would be paid per month to 1 million people. So that's how it works. That's how social media works. Those sites aren't free for everyone. Advertisers come in and spend a lot of money to put their advertisements, to put their businesses, to promote things, and all that money in other places just goes to the people on the top. And that's, once again, the uniqueness of this is people don't understand how much money is made in social media. And when they ask, well, how can this be for free? Well, how is Facebook for free? Because people pay to advertise. And that's the same thing with WebTalk.
mhm.
Businesses and advertising is what's going to pay the company, and then the company pays its users from that money.
Yeah, this idea is wonderful. And
Yeah,
when I
it
tell,
is.
I always glad to every teachers I invite whom to Webtalk, and so I always say them, tell them that they have a huge potential because every teacher might bring to Webtalk a large amount, big army of students, and because
Mm-hmm.
and everybody would be their referral, and so and everybody of them
Mm-hmm.
will give mm, will help them earn money through Webtalk, and it is
Yep.
mm, it is remarkable. That's wonderful.
It really is.
Mhm.
It's an amazing idea. I think it's going to shock the world because they're not used to businesses running like this. Um, and I think that it is going to change a lot of people's lives in the process, which is incredible.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And in addition, as I said, different categories of our society
Hmm.
has might take advantage of them of Webtalk because, for example, disabled people, uh, retired, and students, and some who have no jobless people, and so just doing good content and wonderful interaction, and they might be very, very beneficial there.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what's so wonderful about this is anybody can take advantage of this. If you have a computer, if you have a smartphone, then that's all you need. And you know, like you say, producing good content, people interacting with it, people following you, people sharing your content, all of that is just, and that's just one part that you make money from in Webtalk. There are other things that you can make money from, and there will be more categories that will increase that revenue. So it's an incredible idea, and it's just exciting to see it grow and exciting to see where it's going. And you know, when that app comes out, you know, hopefully in June, I think it's just going to be it's going to blow.
Thank you very much,
yeah,
Teacher Andy.
yeah.
That's wonderful what you told today us, and I can't take more time from you now, and because we can talk
mind.
it a lot, but thank you very much, Teacher Andy.
No problem. No problem. Thanks for doing the interview. I like it. I really have liked watching your interviews with the other teachers that are involved in Innovative English Global. It's really cool to see you know, see these interviews and kind of learn a little bit more about every teacher. I really appreciate you doing that. So it's my pleasure.
Thank you very much. You've made my day. Not only your appearing, and of course your words, and supporting me. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Yes.
See
All
you.
right. All right.
Have
Have
a
a
nice
great day.
day.